Now on Talking Solutions, want to welcome back Phil Luna, Executive Director of the McCaw School of Mines in Henderson.
Thank you for having me.
The first time you came to visit, everybody found out about this wonderful place few know exists. Outside school kids and teachers, the McCaw School of Mines. It's a hidden gem in Henderson.
Yeah, I refer to it as the best kept secret that's had 100,000 visitors.
When I first saw the pictures and video of exactly what you're offering, primarily to school kids, and I think a lot of the kids who come through, about fourth grade or so?
Most of our tours are for fourth grade students. We have a lot of CCSD schools that come, but we've been getting a lot of charter schools, a lot of private schools, religious schools, homeschoolers, mostly elementary age children so far, though, that have been experiencing our mine. We are the only simulated underground gold mine in the state of Nevada.
That is so cool.
It's an amazing place. We love having kids come and experience the mine. One of our main purposes is to expose children to STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering, and mining, and as well as Nevada history. A lot of those subjects are things some of the schools in our area are not able to focus on, so we can expose them to some of those subjects and help the schools out by providing something that maybe they haven't been able to provide at their school.
I always get tickled when I come across somebody who doesn't realize what a big role mining plays in the economy of Nevada. This is a big darn deal.
Not only in Nevada, but just in life in general. We say if it isn't grown, then it has to be mined. And just this morning, if you brushed your teeth, there were minerals in that toothpaste. And so much of what we deal with on a regular basis, whether it's technology like our cell phones, toothpaste, or other things in our life, comes from the ground. And a lot of people do not realize the place that mining plays in their everyday life.
I almost feel like in northern Nevada, it's more out in the open, literally. I know they call us the Silver State, but we overdo it when it comes to production of gold for the U.S.
Yes, we are officially the Silver State. In fact, I looked it up and there's a law that was passed to say we will be called the Silver State.
Okay.
Even though we don't produce the most silver of any state, we are actually number 2 behind Alaska. We both produce a lot of silver, but we do produce more gold than any other state. I think the last numbers I saw is that we provide about 71% of all of the gold that is produced in the U.S. Most of those mines are in northern Nevada. Most of the mines around the southern area where we are here are more for gypsum and different kind of minerals that we use. The gold and silver are mainly in the north. A lot of people don't realize that most of the gold mines are also producing silver. If you find gold, then you're also finding silver at the same time. So a lot of those mines, if you look at a map, are the same mines that are producing gold and silver.
I didn't realize that. We're talking with Phil Luna of the McCaw School of Mines in Henderson. You guys are closely attached to McCaw Elementary. What is it, just off of Water Street?
Yes, right behind City Hall in Henderson. The Gordon McCaw STEAM Academy is right next door to us, and it's really out of that elementary school that we were started back in 1996. It was a project that school had put together to produce something that would become a field trip destination for schools that were looking for sending their kids to a field trip that could be a low-cost alternative. We were born out of that kind of vision, and that's what we do, free of charge to CCSD students. It came out of Gordon McCaw STEAM Academy.
And kids at the academy, aren't they tour guides as well?
There is a group of them called Mighty Miners, and they are 4th and 5th grade students who are specially trained. They come over every morning, help us lead some of the tours, certain aspects of that, along with our volunteer adult docents, and they just do a great job.
When you get kids in for the tours, do you find a lot of them aren't aware of the huge impact that mining has on the state of Nevada?
Yeah, I think like most people, they don't realize how much mining has to do with their everyday life. And so I think that's the biggest eye-opener for them, is to find out what part mining plays in their life. And our exhibits and the tour is designed to help kind of bring discovery to them in that way. We want to not only teach them about mining and about the different processes, but we also want to open up their mind to realize what mining means for their life, and also what kind of job opportunities there even are in the mining industry for them. A lot of them don't realize there are a lot of great employment opportunities within the mining industry.
Jobs that pay well.
They do.
I love the idea of filling filling jobs here in Nevada with Nevada kids, with the McCaw School of Mines, the virtual underground gold mine that you're talking about that's available for kids to tour. They actually get hands-on and try some of this stuff?
Well, we have different rooms that are within the mines, and each of those rooms have different hands-on experiments that we allow them to take part in. In our first room, it's our gemstone and mineral room, and we show them all the different type of stones, and they have a hands-on experiment there where they get to see how water affects different minerals and things. Our second room is more our history room, where we're showing them old equipment and how equipment has progressed, particularly safety equipment. Safety is a very important function of our mining industry. Mining companies are very involved with safety and making sure that the people who work for them are doing their job in a way that is very safe. So we talk about all those procedures and we show them the evolution of the equipment and things of that nature. The third room, it's called our Women in Mining room. We talk about employment opportunities for women in mining, as well as we show them through hands-on experiments things having to do with the drilling aspects of mining, and they get to do their own core sample and things in a simulated manner. And then our final room shows them all of the different practical aspects of mining, the products that they use that mining is involved with, as well as a model we have in there of a reclamation site. Again, the mining industry trying to be very responsible partners with society. When they go in and they're involved in mining, a lot of people have the misconception that they go in and just make a big mess with their operations. When they go in, they're extracting things that society needs, but then they're coming back after the fact once they've closed those mines, and they're making sure that they're responsible in reclaiming that land and helping not only agriculture but the wildlife to be able to come back in. And so we have a model showing that process that the mining companies go through to help reclaim the land.
It also makes me think about products of mining that are part of, as you were mentioning a few minutes ago, all of our smartphones. When you are recycling your cell phone, they say turn it in so that we can repurpose those products. Is that something you guys deal with at all? Education on that?
We don't deal too much with that, but in the smartphones and all of those electronics, you have a certain amount of gold that's used and other products. In fact, I was talking to someone the other day who, when he gets rid of his old phone, he actually goes in there and is able to take out the little bit of gold that's in there before he lets that old phone go.
Okay.
So there are some precious metals and things that are used, and without those, we couldn't have the technology.
It affects our life so much. The McCaw School of Mines in Henderson, Phil Luna is the executive director. It's something that so many kids down here in Southern Nevada get to check out. And from the standpoint of being an adult with no kid to take through there, I'm just envious thinking about how cool this place must be for the kids who get to go through it. And you are a 501c3 charity.
We are a nonprofit organization, so we are actively raising funds to help fund the organization and make sure that this free opportunity is still there for the children. It's interesting that you say that you're jealous of being able to come and see this. One of our plans that we'd like to see would be for us to be able to be open to the public. So we have thoughts and plans that we're working towards to make the mine available to the public. Keep your eye on our website to see the announcements of that coming.
You know I'm going to do that, right? Because I really want to go see it. It just sounds wonderful. McCaw School of Mines, attached to the Gordon McCaw STEM Academy, right there in Henderson, near City Hall. Phil, when somebody is setting up a tour for kids to come through, they do all of that by email.
We do those reservations by email mainly because we get so many schools asking to come. Every year we have our tours from the end of September through about the middle of May, kind of corresponding with the school district's calendar, but we open up our reservation system August 1st, and usually within about 10 days, we're about 95% full for the coming year. So we have to use that kind of a process to make sure we keep all of the reservations straight. There's so many people that would love to come.
Because it's such a great place and it's really popular. It's an experience for these kids. Have you been present when kids are going through and see their eyes get wide as they go, wow, I didn't know that. That's exciting. I love being a part of this.
It is one of the parts of my position that I enjoy the most. A lot of those tours, I'm around on the property when we're having those tours, and you could just see the light bulbs go off in their mind as they see some of the information that we give them. The tours are about 2 hours long, and the children will do a number of things. They go through our simulated mine and see all of those exhibit rooms I was telling you about. But at the same time, they're going into another area where they get to actually pan for gold, and we'll put a little bit of precious materials in the sand they are panning with so that anything that they find, they get to take home with them.
Yeah.
Then we also have grounds. We take them around and show them equipment and things that are used in the mining industry, as well as our visitor center where they can see different aspects of mining portrayed. So it's quite a full tour, not just of our mine, but of the entire property.
Field trips can be so cool. And this is a really good one. It's the McCaw School of Mines, 501c3 charity. Now, Phil, you know, when somebody comes through on Talking Solutions, we also ask, what can we do to help you?
There are a number of things people out there can help us with. Obviously, we're always looking for those that want to partner with us financially. We have a lot of the mining companies that are involved with us, but we have other companies as well here in the Valley that believe in education of children, and particularly helping schools that need to be exposed to STEM subjects and history get involved with us. Many of the schools that come to us are considered at risk. So a lot of those schools can't afford to go to traditional field trip destinations. So a lot of the businesses around Clark County like to partner with us and be a part in helping educate children. That's one aspect that's always ongoing, trying to fund our organization. But also there's groups out there that would like to get involved with us and become part of our body of docents that help us on a volunteer basis to do these tours and interact with the children. We've been involved with a number of organizations. One that we've most recently been involved with is the Gold Searchers of Southern Nevada. They've been partnering with us, and some of their people have been coming and helping us. And so there are groups out there, or even individuals that would like to contact us and get involved maybe one day a week, maybe a couple days a month, to be a volunteer docent and learn how to help with the tours of the children.
You know, we're going to put all the links on our Talking Solutions Facebook page, along with a podcast of our discussion today. This is a great way to find out cool things about Nevada you never knew.
Right. In fact, let me just point out that we also have a Facebook page. I would love for everyone out there to like so that they can be seeing and hearing all the great things that are happening. You can do a search there on Facebook for McCaw School of Mines and join us out there as well.
Phil, when you open up for other people to be able to come and do the tours down the line, I'm going to see it on your Facebook page.
You'll see it on our Facebook and on our website. Those are going to be the main areas for us to disseminate that information.
And you know I'll have all those links on that Talking Solutions Facebook page. Phil, is there anything I'm forgetting?
We are most excited about expanding the mine experience to those that are outside of our traditional field trip experiences. We're always going to do those field trip experiences. We're always going to welcome as many children, especially from Clark County School District, to our mine. But there's so many more people around here that we want to expose to what we have there and to the mining industry. The mining industry, like we said before, is not as well known down here in Southern Nevada, and yet it's an important part of what we do in Nevada. They are a valued partner in what the state of Nevada does.
It's good for all of us to know. And you're right. It's not as evident to us in Southern Nevada. But when it comes to the top industries in the state, mining is right up there. We should know about it. It's the McCaw School of Mines. It's in Henderson. Please go to our Talking Solutions Facebook page and check out the website and see what kind of stuff that they're doing that our school kids are finding out about. And I can't wait until you open it up for us older kids to come and see it as well.
Yes, you can find our website at McCawMines.org, McCawMines.org, McCawMines.org.
The McCaw School of Mines, Phil Luna, Executive Director. We always love having you here as a guest on Talking Solutions. Thanks for coming back in.
Thank you so much.